Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today we're going to start our United States history series by looking at Reconstruction plans. Check the description down below for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet. Just cut and paste the link into a browser. Okay, let's go. The Civil War ended with a Union victory, but the country needed to be put back together. It needed to be reconstructed. During the era of Reconstruction, 1865 to 1877, the federal government couldn't agree on anything. Surprise! The government struggled with how to return the southern states to the Union, how to rebuild the South's ruined economy, and how to promote the rights of former slaves. Some argued that states should be allowed to rejoin the Union quickly with few conditions. But many claimed that the defeated states should first satisfy certain stipulations, such as swearing loyalty to the federal government and adopting state constitutions that guaranteed freedmen's rights. President Lincoln was pretty lenient and wanted to readmit southern states as soon as 10% of a state's voters took a loyalty oath to the Union. Radical Republicans in Congress opposed this plan, insisting that the Confederates had committed crimes and should be punished. Congress passed the Wade-Davis Bill in 1864. It required a majority of a state's pre-war voters to swear loyalty before the state could be readmitted, and it demanded full equality for African Americans. Lincoln killed the bill with a pocket veto. However, he supported the Freedmen's Bureau. Its goal was to provide food, clothing, health care, and education for both black and white refugees in the South. Its biggest success came in setting up a school system in the South. Lincoln's assassination in April 1865 thrust his vice president, Andrew Johnson, into the presidency. Remember, Johnson was a Southern Democrat that joined Lincoln's unity ticket. He wasn't a secessionist, but he thought that this should be a white man's nation. Johnson wanted to restore the political status of the Southern states as quickly as possible. He did not want African Americans to have the vote and had little sympathy for their plight. Under Johnson's presidency, all the Southern states instituted black codes, laws that limited the rights of African Americans. While the 13th Amendment, ratified in late 1865, banned slavery and involuntary servitude, there was a clause in it that allowed it for punishment of a crime. These black codes had vagrancy laws. It was a crime not to be working, and if they found you, you would be forced into involuntary servitude. You can see that the radical Republicans aren't going to like this, and when Congress sought to overturn them by passing the Civil Rights Act of 1866, Johnson vetoed it. Congress had the votes to override the veto, and they did. Violence against African Americans in the South increased. To protect freedmen's rights, Congress passed the 14th Amendment, which guaranteed equality under the law for all citizens. Congress continued with the Military Reconstruction Act of 1867, which divided the South into 5 military districts and set requirements for states to re-enter the Union. A power struggle between Congress and the President continued. The House of Representatives voted to impeach Johnson in 1868. He escaped being removed from office by one single vote, but was pretty much rendered powerless. Congress was completely in charge of Reconstruction now. In 1869, the 15th Amendment was passed. It forbids any state from denying suffrage on the grounds of race or color, but not gender, yet. That'll come later, but what does come now is recap time. The South asked for a divorce and Abraham Lincoln said no. They left anyway and we fought about it. The Union won and we had to figure out how to put our marriage back together. There were disagreements about how to do it. Lincoln wanted to be easy on the South with his 10% plan, but he was assassinated. Andrew Johnson wanted to whitewash everything. The South took advantage of this and set up strict black codes. The radical Republicans wanted equality for freedmen, and they were able to take over Reconstruction after they impeached Johnson. The military governed the South for a while, and the Freedmen's Bureau set up a school system. 3 amendments were added to the Constitution that ended slavery, gave freedmen citizenship, and provided equal protection under the law, and gave black men the right to vote, again, There you have it, folks. That is the Reconstruction plans nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Which plan would you have supported? Let us know in the comments down below.